Hey, I'm back. 3 videos in 1 week. Yeah, I don't have much to do, I guess. But no, I realized that it is 3 weeks away from 2015. Like, we only have 3 weeks left in this year. And there are a few things I am thinking about for myself and for my own goals for 2015. And then there's the things that helped me or that I learned in 2014 and 13 um, that helped me along my journey, not just weight loss, but in finding myself or rediscovering myself. Not even finding myself, but rediscovering myself, because I think it was just a matter of me being lost for a moment. Um, I'm in my office, and behind me, you'll see that I have an inspiration board that I started in the middle of last year, and I haven't finished. But it's time to rework it. Actually, it's time to add things because of where I am mentally now versus where I was then. So there are a few things that I'm gonna add to that, and to get myself ready for 2015. Things that I want for my shop. Mine is done in 3 sections, so I have my weight loss goals and stuff like that. As you can see, Jennifer Hudson was a big inspiration for me. Not necessarily her size, but just her journey in itself. It inspired me. Being able to see her blossom into what she is now, it was just inspiring. So she was a big inspiration for me. Um, in the middle, it's going to be home and life. What inspires me, what I want from my life, what I see um, for my way of living, not just me, but for my family, my boys, and my husband, and stuff like that. And then on the end, it's going to be work, my job, my business, different pictures of what I'm inspired by, when it comes to creating my new collection, things like that, or curating a new collection. Um, so that's how, and I, I'm a DIYer, so I made my board. I found an old frame and stuff like that at thrift store. Found some cork board, um, and I made that. But you can just go to Walmart, Target, or whatever, and get a board, and you can put fabric around it, jazz it up, make it look pretty, whatever you need to do. So I am going to talk about leaving your excuses in 2014. Like, we have to let go of our excuses. I don't necessarily have excuses for my weight loss journey. I am no longer on a weight loss journey. Let's just make that clear. I'm no longer on a weight loss journey. I am in maintenance mode. Um, and I don't have many excuses. Let me say that I have excuses. Like right now, my main excuse is, but my kids are here. I can't do this because my kids. That's one excuse I have to get back to getting it out. Um, so we have to let go of our excuses for 2015. Just let them go. I mean, reasons, if you have a valid reason, that's one thing, but an excuse, like if you know that you can do better in whatever it is, or do it. Don't, letting go of people, fear, and what we think. I lost a lot of people on my journey, and now when I look back, that was for a reason. It was nothing that I did. It was because I was changing myself, and those people were seeing that, and I don't know if it made them uncomfortable. A lot of times change makes people uncomfortable. And when they notice your growth and your change and all of that, it makes them uncomfortable, and they don't know how to take that. So it's not even that they're being mean to you. They just don't know how to accept that new part of you. And that's okay. It's not up to you to make them. Let them fall off. What I realized is it's only for a short time. And it gives you time to realize whether or not they were supposed to be in your life anyway. So let them leave. And when it's time for them to reintroduce themselves back into your life, the time that they were gone gives you that clarity to see whether or not you want them back. And is it worth having them back, you know? Fear. I was afraid of a lot of things starting my journey and prior to my journey. I was afraid of just being Lakeitha. Honestly, I was afraid of being Lakeitha. I had so many people telling me things like, my husband would say this to me: you're a mom, but you're a mom. You know, different things I would do or say, or I think was funny, he would say, but you're a mom. You shouldn't act like that. You shouldn't do that. And so that kind of hushed me, you know, like that it quieted my, you know, what I, you know, me. This past year, I woke up like, I am Lakeitha, and what I think is funny or what I think is appropriate may not be appropriate to everybody else, and that's okay. But that doesn't mean I have to quiet myself, hush myself, because you don't agree with that, you know. Letting go of what we think. You know what? A lot of times we create these thoughts in our head of, you know, people being out to get us, or this can't be me, you know, it won't happen to me, I'll never get there. Let go of that stuff. Those are lies. Those are lies. And we don't just stop lying to yourself, okay? It can be you, it will be you. Those thoughts, just tell them go. Just go. Realize that this is your battle. This is, you know, whether or not you're trying to create the life you want, lose the weight you want to lose, whatever. Realize it's your battle, is no one else's. So you can't make other people participate. You can't make them participate. And you can't make them be on board. You can't make them understand. You can't make them help you. This is your battle. This is your journey. This is your life. You control it. You do what you need to do. You take it by the horns and go forth. Like, don't rely on other people. Make a plan. Write out your goals. You know, I just wrote out a list of things that I want for myself, for my family, for my business in 2015. And then it made me ask, like, I asked myself, what do you want? Like, what is it that you really want? You know, and it wasn't, oh, I want to be a size 8. Oh, no, I mean real things. Like, what do you want? And then when I asked myself that question, I had to ask myself, what don't you want? And that right there, that question is when things really started happening. Like, I started writing all kinds of things. And so I have my want list, and I have the things that I don't want list. And I think that's a great way to start. So make your plan it out, you know. Yeah, 2015 is coming. I am gonna do another video. If I know I need to do another question and answer video, because I still have questions. But can I help you in 2015? Like, are there things that you would like for me to talk about for 2015? I have a lot to talk about, y'all. I really do. A lot to get off my chest, a lot to share that of things that I've learned, experiences, all the things I've cried over, all the things that I had to push through this year. I have a lot to share, and I think it could help a lot of you. I mean, I'm not even, you know, I really do. And if there's anything in particular that you would like for me to talk about, or give you advice on, I will. Just let me know. And I'll make another video before the year is out. And yeah, so this year is like over, really. We got 3 more weeks. Let's finish strong and let's welcome in 2015. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day.